What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Derby City Sports Review Show. Yours truly, once we turn this down, uh, Will in the building with Will. And we got Mr. Stats. Welcome. Wait a minute, man. Hey, what's up, Mr. Stats? How you doing?
I'm good. Brother. Good to be back. How y'all doing?
Doing
All
fine,
right,
man.
all
We
right.
got the Don. What's going on, Don?
What's up? What's up? Just another day. Just another day.
You do you have energy today, man? I mean, you sound like you kind of
Man, they
stuck or
wore me
something.
out today. Yeah, they wore me out today. Yeah.
Okay. Well, hopefully you'll bring it up a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll see. I can't make any promises, but we hope that happens. We got a nice show for you guys today. It's beginning of NBA and all that kind of good stuff. But before we get rocking and rolling with the topics and things like that, I want to let everybody know, and I gotta bring Twan on here. I will let everybody know where to find us at 54 Sports Network. Pretty much everything we're talking about: Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, X, TikTok. You don't stop. Make sure you go ahead and follow, like, subscribe, and all that kind of stuff like that. Players Club group. It's approaching 12.5K. So thank you guys for doing that, taking care of business. Facebook page of 54 Sports is approaching 17,000. So let's go on and get that. Invite people, do whatever you got to do so we can go ahead and climb that mountain as we continue to grow and do what we have to do. And don't forget to subscribe. 99 cents. Don tells you every time where to find it
Man,
at.
that's it.
And I think every time he adds something else. I don't know. Let's see if he adds something this time. What you got?
I'm just saying that 99 cent could be anywhere in your kid's pocket. I mean, get your kids. Your kids got a little dollar something sitting around. They
Yeah,
got
man.
it. Go ahead. I mean, you
Dig
know what
through
I'm
that
saying?
couch and that
Right.
cup holder in your car.
That cup. I always tell them that cup holder.
Yeah, it's about
Yeah, it's there.
it's about $5 to $10 in that cup holder.
I know it, right? It's fitting,
Right.
needing a destination.
Right. Just go ahead. The money you find, go ahead and throw it in the bank or whatever the else, and then go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe for the whole year. $12. Why not? It ain't
Easy,
hurt.
easy,
Yeah.
easy. Yeah, go ahead and do that. We really appreciate you. Like I said on that one, we have behind the scenes stuff. We have different posts, everything else, the stuff that's not on the main page. So go ahead. We really appreciate that. I definitely want to go ahead and before we get the rocking and rolling, I want to go ahead and talk about what's going on today, what has happened today so far. See, what had happened was in softball and baseball. Twan, Mr. Stats, they doing the tournament. You got the baseball in Lex, you got the softball in Western Kentucky part, Bowling Green. So
Okay, there
we
we
want
go.
to go ahead and get everybody going up. So today, right off the bat, Davies County beat Mercer County 13-0. Don't even worry about no stats. That stats ain't coming till later on. They ain't doing any rock and
You
roll.
already
This
know.
is this is
Right.
straight up. This is straight up.
What's the
Win,
score?
Savas, let's go and just put the scores and we gonna go. So hey, Davies County took care of business so far. Um, Assumption with a big win, three
Mm.
to two over Highlands. So I'm telling you, they hot, man. They been hot. They rolling, and to get that first win, to get them nerves out. You know what I'm saying? Now you can go ahead and play. You didn't go up there to Bowling Green and all of a sudden have to come on back. You know what I'm saying? All that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. So you
Work
shake them
straight.
nerves. Do what you did. Congratulations, Assumption, for taking care of business. Ooh, Mercy did not take care of business. They did not take care.
Mm.
Boyd County, who always vote well on the polls. 2, Mercy. 1. Sorry, everybody can't win. You know what I'm saying? You can't, everybody can't. But look, at least you made it there. At least you made it there, and that's okay. Congratulations on that one. So, they got another game coming on later on. It's actually going on right now, so we're definitely not going to see that one. But as we go into the boys, Russell County 4, Simon Kenton 1. Now, I know
Mm.
we talked about it with the pitching and things like that. Russell County said, hey, man, we here. We here. We
Yeah.
don't care who you bring that on the mound. Was that Combs? Who was on the mound you was talking about for Simon Kenton? Was that
Yeah. That was
Combs?
Logan. Logan.
Logan Combs?
Yeah, that was Combs. Logan
Yeah.
Combs. Yeah, I guess it didn't matter. I mean,
Yeah, it didn't. It didn't. It
hey,
doesn't matter. It
it's
doesn't
one and
matter.
out.
Man.
Do or die.
Do or die. Do or die. Trinity said we here. Trinity
Okay.
1-2. Pikeville 0. Closer game than I thought. I hear you, Pikeville. Way to stay true. Pitching. Yeah, that's what it's about. That's what it's about. Congratulations, Trinity. They moving on. And the boys from the South in PRP 11. LaRue County 5. Hey, said it last night. PRP offense ain't no joke, bro. Ain't no joke. And the problem is that we never seen any of these guys on your polls. That's because the stats wasn't available. Because they've been rocking and rolling all year, man. All year. And so I only got like 3 losses or something like that. So hey,
3.
congratulations. We setting up for something nice. Something nice for that semifinals gonna be coming nice. It may be PRP and Trinity on that Saturday or whatever.
Yeah.
Let's go. And the Don has Trinity. He wanted to go to the private school. That's okay. That's all good. I understand that. I get you. That was my number 2 school.
Yeah.
In real life, it was my number 2 school. But I had a ride with the Panthers. So congratulations, Panthers. They moving on without a doubt. So yeah.
LaRue was just happy to get there. So hey.
Yeah. They record was kind of, not up to par. But hey, PRP's a machine, man. They score 11 points in a tournament. Like, dude, we don't care who we playing. And I'm going to tell you what, if they play Trinity and they put that blister on them, it's a wrap. It's done. It's done. To me, the champion's coming from one of them two. Big time. It should, but some things happen. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
And just like something to happen real quick, before we get into these topics, Dallas is getting boat raced right now. 37-22. Celtics is up on Dallas. Second quarter, real quick before we get into topics, you wasn't on the show yesterday, Mr. Stats. So, what's your thoughts on this series, man? What's your overall thought and who you think's gonna win?
Originally, I was kind of rolling with Dallas. I mean, the way they handled Minnesota like that, and I thought Minnesota or Denver would run through Dallas. I thought either of them teams would have ran through Dallas, but apparently, Dallas is a little bit more active than we thought they were. I'm surprised they're being beat down so quickly. Is Porzingis playing?
Yes, he is.
Yeah. But he's on a pitch count.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna let him play too many minutes, but yeah.
Right. But yeah, initially, anybody from the West I was riding with, you know what I mean? But, it may be a little bit closer than I thought.
Right. Well, and I'm with you, and I know we was talking about it yesterday. It's still early, though. We know how the NBA is, man. You blowing somebody else, then all of a sudden you hanging on to win or get beat. So we just never know with that. What's up, D? How you doing? Good evening, fellas. Let's see, Shan. Good evening. How you doing? All that good stuff.
All
right. So, man, it's a lot of stuff and that's been going on in the sports world. So let's go on and dive in. And one of the things that's going on right now, you really don't see it, but the NBA found us 2 black head coaches, bro. That is amazing. Amazing. No matter what. And, people are like, why you want to talk about that? Because it doesn't happen. A sport that's dominated by Afro-American. We don't have a lot of black coaches. If you do, they out of there. They out of there quick. You know what I'm saying? Like mid-season. Who was that? A couple of them got 20 games into the season this year. You know what I'm saying? It's like they don't care. So that's great, man. I love it. You know what I'm saying? This the opportunity for that. And to me, they can coach. You know what I'm saying? They can coach. It's not got to be the same old coaches that they recycle. There's no good who's assistant coaches. These dudes, man, is legit. And we already know Kidd was a monster player. You know what I'm saying? Point guard, did his thing. Mazzulla was a point guard at West Virginia who played defense, and he's been riding, you know what I'm saying, doing what he got to do as far as NBA, being with the coaches and things like that. So hats off to them, man. Any thoughts on that?
I mean,
I think it's a good thing. Definitely a good thing that they're getting their respect now. Starting to show on the court. I mean, um, shoot, how many other black head coaches have won championships?
Besides Doc Rivers, right?
Doc, I think Lou, of course.
Ty Lue,
mhm.
Yeah. Did Bill Russell,
Bill
as a
Russell,
coach
Bill
win a
Russell did.
championship?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So it ain't too many of them, but it is good to see, that it's happening. And then two younger guys,
Right.
guys that recently played, that sort of thing. So yeah, that's a really nice thing.
Well, you just know this is the second time this has actually happened. First time it happened in 1975 in the finals.
Right.
It was Golden State's Al Atlas against Washington's KC Jones when they played
KC.
back. Yeah, and that happened to be the first time two black head coaches faced off in any pro sport.
Mm.
Right
Believe
there.
that. Believe it. Believe it. We
So
know
that
it.
is this is
We
really
know.
accomplishment.
We know it didn't happen in baseball. You know it didn't happen there. Didn't happen in baseball, and the
No.
NFL didn't happen to Dungy and them and all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's good stuff though, man. Casey Jones, yeah, man, that's good stuff, man. But yeah, it's good to see that, and Jason Kidd. I mean, to me, that'd be the one I would be trying to get to go to the Lakers, and we'll hit that a little later. But that's the one I'll be trying to. I wouldn't be doing these other stuff, but hey, it's just the Lake Show, and
That's Lake Show for you.
that's the Don's favorite team. So you can't really say too much about the Lakers without him, twitching over there. So we're gonna leave that alone, for right now. But we'll be back a little later for that. A little later. All right. So star driven. Luka, Kyrie, or Tatum, Brown. We all know the Luka and Kyrie. They put on the show. They tired Ant's ass out, and everybody else with Minnesota. And Tatum and Brown just has been doing this, man. They've been rocking and rolling for a minute. And they in the East. East really don't have a lot of star power, I don't think. But it is what it is. Who you riding with, man? Who y'all got, man? The Don, who you riding with? Who you like and why, man? Luka, Kyrie, or Tatum and Brown?
I mean, it's so hard of a comparison, really. When I looked into it, I thought about it. The scoring averages between the pair against each other. You have Kyrie and Luca. Their average is 51.6 together. Then you have the Jason and Jalen, 51 points combined, and that's in the postseason. So at least both of them they are both showing up in the postseason. We see that. But in the regular season, you had Kyrie and Luca with 59.9 and Jason and Jalen with 49.9. So now we see Boston's is up their game just a little bit more. And it's, I want to say Luca and them but Tatum and Brown, I think they have shown where they are more of a taking over for their team. Let's say that. Luke and Kyrie is kind of opened up, but they have, it felt like they was averaging 30 apiece. But I'm going with Tatum and Brown right there. Tatum and Brown.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Mr. Stats, what you got? he did all that shit to come up with that.
All right.
It's so hard for me. I was hard.
Well, Tatum and Brown, they've had more time together for one, and those numbers that you just quoted, a lot of that was done without Porzingis, which is back now. So those numbers might take a little bit of a hit. They may not be needed as much with Porzingis back in the game. But Luka and Kyrie are the Mavericks, basically. They've got some nice, role players, some defensive guys out there that do well, to kind of keep them in game, just, as far as, defending the basketball. But they are the offense, So I'm gonna go to Luka and Kyrie with this one.
Man, Mr. Stats is back. So let me go ahead and throw that Porzingis down there. Let me go ahead and use that. You know what, man? The thing about it is, Tatum and Brown. If we're doing, they're better defenders, of course, than Luka and Kyrie. We understand that.
Right. Yeah.
But if I need a bucket, it's only 3 of them on here that I'm gonna basically get their own bucket. Every time I see Brown's turning the ball over. He's open a lot because the double team of Tatum, and he scores and all that stuff. I like that. But if I want to give Kyrie the ball or Luka, they gonna do whatever they want to. They can get the A to B, the C to D, wherever they need to. They gonna dance with you, make you look sick, tire you out, all that kind of stuff. Tatum and Brown, I love them, but also look at the competition they play. It's totally different. That West is different. That rest is tougher. Not saying they wouldn't be special, but I don't know if those numbers would be balloon like that if they was playing in the West. You know what I'm saying? Because they point. I love Holiday and all that kind of stuff, but he's basically just getting over half court and just giving them the ball. These dudes can do whatever they want. I'm riding with Luka and Kyrie because the simple fact, if I need a bucket, I know they can get the ball from A to B, and also them dudes is wicked with their handles, man. Brown does too many turnovers for me, And I love them, but I'm gonna ride with Luka and Kyrie on that, big time. Prop bets. We all know you guys is rocking and rolling. Got 20 apps on your phone, and you know what I'm saying, trying to pay the rent with winnings and the car notes and vacation. It ain't nothing wrong with that. If you can rock and roll, that's good. You rock and roll with that. So we want to go ahead and bring some of these prop bets out and see what they look like, what's going on, and throw some parlays or whatever you think. And like I said, this game is going on right now, so it is what it is, but we know about the NBA. Don, what's going on with this?
What's going on? So we could looking at with the over and under for the players' points. So when we're looking at the rebounds, I mean it's so much to choose from, as in you got the points for some of the top players and mostly both teams. So all those the over and under right there.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then also I think I might have the over and under on the rebounds and the assists.
Let's do the points.
But let's... so it's pretty much as in the points. And when I'm looking at what I've already got my parlay already together for the day. So I'm looking up what I already put down.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna start us off with I had now Luka's over and under is 31.5. I got Luka with the under. I got Jason Tatum with the under at 28.5. I have Kyrie with the over with 24.5. And Jaylen Brown with the over at 23.5.
Ooh, you got under for Tatum?
Under for Tatum. Is that what I had right there? Yeah, at 28.5.
Ooh-wee. Okay. I mean, my thing is that we may have the first time ever in the playoffs, and we can have some games where 4 players get 30 points.
It's possible.
I mean, for real. Especially since we know the Boston is the better defensive team, but like I said, Kyrie and them can get their own. It means nobody else is probably scoring for the Mavs. I don't know, but we know that Tatum and Brown, they gonna chuck it up. I do love the over for Jaylen because he's definitely gonna try to get 30, without a doubt. And then who's going to the free throw line? You know what I'm saying? Tatum may go like that too, but I'm intrigued with some of these other ones. You know what I'm saying? Porzingis, what's that, 15.5 over? And he ain't played in a month?
Yeah.
Man, that smells under.
Yeah, it screams to me, right?
That smells under with him. He's on the
Yep.
pitch count. You know what I'm saying? But I like that Derek White, 15 and a half over, and Drew Holiday, 12 and a half over. Because that's basically the average. But you know, Derek White be popping off though, too. And this is for today's game, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Luca Harden. Let me blow up them real quick. Let me get these dudes real quick. Derek Lively, 8.5. Yeah, under. Hardy, like some of these dudes they ain't gonna play. Jalen Hardy and Gifford 7.5. PJ Washington, he's about right. He probably get 12, hopefully. They got Al Horford 6.5. Ain't he good for like
6.5.
3? Ain't he like
He's
good
good for at least 9 points.
at the crib, right? At least.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Derek Jones
Boston.
Jr., 8.5. Lord, my gosh. Mm-hmm. I know everybody's eating on that. Everybody. Josh Green, 3.5. Oh my gosh, 3.5 points. Why haven't we put him on there? Why didn't you put him on there? Pritchard, things like that.
Temptation.
Right. Who you got again for your parlay, man?
Jalen Brown with the over. Kyrie with the over. And Tatum and Luca with the under.
Okay. Cool. Rebounds. Did you touch this? What you got for the rebounds?
I haven't touched it. I didn't touch the rebound. I didn't go.
Oh, wow.
But by just looking, taking a
Have y'all
quick
seen the
look.
box score?
Nah, I ain't look at the box score yet. Hold on.
No, I ain't trying to.
Since you said, "Oh wow," so let me that had to be a goodie. So let me go ahead and look at this box score real quick, so I see the score is ridiculous, 55 to 29.
We just talked about him. We just talked about him.
Okay. I'm great to look
Al
up.
Horford.
No,
Let me see.
the over under would probably be around 13 or something.
Ah, okay.
Yup.
Okay.
Porzingis already got 15
Already got
points.
15. Yeah.
6
So-
of 8.
Woo! Jesus.
Yeah,
Jay-
your
Would've
under
lost
would
that
have
one.
lost real
Would
quick.
have lost that one. Would have lost that one. Unless he don't score no more. What is this stuff? What was this stuff anyway?
15 and a half, I thought.
Yeah, he might go out with a leg injury, dude.
Yeah, 15 and a half, yeah.
He might go out, and everybody's gonna be upset with that.
Yeah, that's that stuff that pisses you off right there.
Brown already got 13. Yeah. They doing their thing for real. Kyrie, I don't know, man. As far as these rebounds, you can see there's not really a dominant rebounder on either team with these
you got-
things.
I mean,
except for
with-
Luca,
you got-
Luca 9.5.
Yeah, Luke and Tatum with both
Tatum.
with 9.5.
What about Gafford?
Gafford is 5.5.
Rebounds?
Yep,
That's,
5.5.
yes.
I don't. Yeah, that's a wishy washy. You just never know. It's saying much when you have to go with Tatum and Doncic as the two. You know what I'm saying? 9.5. So yeah.
You got Porzingis with 6.5.
He already got that or what? Let me see.
He already got
He
3.
got 3 rebounds now. Yeah, but it shouldn't be too much.
Right.
Tatum's got 5 already.
Ooh-wee. This might have been the one that you took for real. Assist. Let's see this right here. Let's go with this assist. Let's see, Tatum 5.5. We got people like Hardy. It's they really trying to trick you. They got him 0.05 assist.
Right.
Because
They
he
saying
may not even play. He may not even play, so they threw him on there anyway.
They got Gafford with the same.
Yeah, and Josh, PJ 1.5, Tatum. Let me see, but we already know Luca is 8.5. What's Kyrie? Let me see. Kyrie is 4.5. So, yeah, that's something. We'll see about that. That's a little bit different. Hope you guys win. Like I said, I know you guys are mortgaging the house and all that kind of stuff for some of you guys. So good luck with that. Didn't be upset. Let's see. All right, so let me clear this real quick off the prop bets, real good. All right, Lakers hoping to land UConn's head coach Hurley as next coach. This morning, everybody woke up to all of a sudden the Lakers is going to offer this
The
big
bag.
time package to get Hurley. Now we've been hearing that LeBron James is partner, his business partner, his friend, his buddy JJ Riddick for a while now. That he wanted him, and now I guess they must have said, well, that's maybe not going to happen just quite. We got some other people that we might want to look at. Who would you like to play with, or who would you like Bronny to be developed underneath? Because we know Bronny's coming. Even
Don't
if it
say
ain't a
that.
draft pick, it's going to be a free agency.
Don't
I'm
say
just saying. I ain't gonna say they're not. I'm saying that it's. I don't. They may not draft him, but it'll be free agents. If he
Right, right,
doesn't
right,
get drafted, he's going to the Lakers. He
right.
might not make the team. I mean, he shouldn't make the team, but I'm saying he's gonna go and do the summer and all that kind of stuff. That thing like that. So my thing is that does it really make a difference? Because we know who the head coach really is, and if you Hurley, who we know is passionate, intense, he's all that. Can he even survive that? The first time he's trying to draw a play, and LeBron said, "Man, we ain't running that." With a fight pursue? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude's that hard-nosed coach. Can you take that these players have more power than you? And why would you want to go throw yourself? We understand that, most of these coaches understands that you want to win at the highest level, and the highest level is the NBA. It's not college, it's the NBA. You're playing with the best of the best. You got the best of the best athletes. You got grown men, you know what I'm saying, that you done cultivated and everything else happened. Can Hurley even withstand that? And who in their right mind would go do with the Lakers? Won't they just go ahead and make him the head coach, bro? For real. Mr. Stats, what you feeling like, man? What's going
Yeah, I
on?
think I read something earlier today where they was talking about how catering to LeBron at this point in his career is detrimental to your organization. You know what I mean? This past season, we saw instances where the Lakers played better without LeBron, right? Rui Hachimura has great games when LeBron's not playing.
Wow.
D'Angelo has great games when LeBron's not playing. Reeves has great games when LeBron's not playing. All right. But when LeBron's back, everybody defers to LeBron. Now, LeBron right now, I think, is stat padding, right? He's trying to make his numbers look good, and that comes to a detriment of everybody else, right? I'm on the floor. I'm a defensive liability at this point. I'm not playing defense. I'm all offense right now. I'm dominating the ball. Nobody else can get in rhythm. It's a problem. You know what I mean? So I think at this point in LeBron's career, don't really consider his feelings in this. You know what I mean? Because he's only going to be
You
there like
shouldn't.
maybe another year or two, right?
You should.
So I think that Dan Hurley hire is for the future. Now, Hurley is a great developer of players.
True.
I mean, he's just proved, back-to-back championships. I mean, that's coaching.
Right.
I mean, there's
With a
some
whole
talent
with a whole
involved,
bunch of
but you know what I
with
mean?
a whole
There's
bunch
some
of players you don't know about. Unless you're a
exactly,
UConn fan. Yeah.
exactly. So I think the Hurley hire is a good hire. Not for LeBron's, ego or whatever, but yeah, I think he'll definitely survive, writing up a play that LeBron doesn't like. I think they're at that point now where we're just gonna ride him out.
My whole thing with that is that if I'm Hurley, I need to know what's the outlook. Like how much longer this cat got? Like how much longer you guys are gonna allow him to be a part of this organization, bro? Because he don't want to take the back seat. We know that. You know what I'm saying? AD played Mr. Glass played more games than he has done in a long time and had a good season. A real good season, and they still fizzed out. You know what I'm saying? So time to move on certain things. I know it's kind of hard to push out. Oh boy, we understand that, but I don't know. What's up, Don? What's going on, man? This the Lakers, LBJ, LeBron James. What's going on?
I mean, I feel Twan, all Mr. Stats and all what he said. I understand. I feel him. I mean, stats speak truth. That's facts. I mean, it is what it is. When you look at it on paper, and it speaks for itself, and it's showing how the other guys do their part when LeBron's not there, no doubt. So they need to get to that point where it gets to get LeBron needs to know his role,
Whoa.
as in bruh.
For the first time.
Yeah, I mean, really, he has to get to that point, and I don't see it. He probably got that hard ass head where he don't want to listen. Like, I'm the greatest of all time type thinking. Like, you can't tell me nothing, LeBron. Shut the up and sit there and take it and get coached.
Right.
We know that he's that that player coach mentality now. I mean, but bro, we looking to the future now. It's time to look to the future. I'm with it.
Ask LeBron.
Yeah, I mean it really is. And Hurley's gonna be. That would be a great addition. I thought about it early, but I'm like, can he survive? But now once I took it all in, I'm like, I can see Hurley being a future. As in, like when they said from back then when Coach K he got offered that Lakers job way back.
Mm-hmm.
But now they delivering to Hurley. Hurley takes it. I think he can run with it. I think he can.
Hurley's gonna be the first coach that turned down Kentucky with the bag because they was giving him the whole Keeneland farm, and he's getting ready to turn down the Lakers with the bag, and he be the first to be like, hey. All he needs is throw Boston in there, and it's a trifecta.
Right. Right.
I mean, because myself, why are you gonna hand over? You walk away from a dynasty that you building right there. You got a dynasty right there going on in UConn.
It's true, but I did read something about with the NIL stuff coming around. It's hard for them to fundraise. You know what I mean? At UConn, it's more of a football school or some shit like that.
Well, see, that's funny because I heard on a radio interview that somebody said their NIL is nice because they're not Connecticut's not a football school. They stuff sucks. So all that money is going to basketball. But all of a sudden, when you hear the threat of him leaving, everybody's ponying it up right now.
They say he's already spoke to the team about he's actually listening to the offer.
Yeah. But I'm saying, and that's him being his high integrity. You know what I'm saying? That's him being a guy that's staying in front of it. My whole point is the boosters and whoever else, they also had a meeting. They understand. I mean, dude is back to back is hard as hell. First time since Florida.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not easy. And he still got a good team.
NILs, right?
Yeah. So he's managing that right now. So it's like, even if he don't win it this year, he might win it the next year. So it's like, you better do what you got to do. But like I said, he comes from a coaching family. His father's Hall of Fame St. Anthony's. You know what I'm saying? Did everything. He won 22 state championships or more. You know what I'm saying? They winners. But I'm building this dynasty at UConn. I'm already Hall of Fame at UConn. Back to back. I'm already. If we know y'all love Jim Calhoun, that's fine, but I'm right there with him. Jim got 4, I think it is, or something like that. He got 2 in a short period of time. But sometimes you gotta scratch that itch, right? Mm-hmm. I want to go ahead and be a Lakers head coach. I want to be it. But to me, the whole draw of the deal is this. I'm going to need to know what is LeBron James' plan. Like, how much longer y'all going to keep him? Because the Lakers will always be the Lakers, even without LeBron. I mean, it's the Lakers. They're going to get he retired. They're going to go get somebody. It's the Lakers. Boston's the Boston. Those are 2 franchise programs, organizations that they're going to get whoever they want, whenever they want, period. Mm-hmm. So if he can deal with, give me that 6-year, $50 million contract, whatever it is, or $60 million, and say, hey, We only going LeBron. He only, he just wanted. And then all of a sudden, will he be the one that nixed that Bronny shit?
Oh,
I mean, if you're serious about coaching, yeah, fuck that. No, I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm not coming if that's the game plan.
crazy. I mean,
Right.
to me, that would be the worst ever, like, draft pick ever. Like,
yeah, he wouldn't.
I
He
can't
wouldn't
think
even
of
be on my
nobody else that was
UConn
worse.
team. He wouldn't be on my UConn team. So what I look like drafting him for
He
the
wasn't.
LA Lakers? Yes,
Right,
that's what I'm saying.
right.
Yeah.
So I think, again, like I said, I think the Lakers are looking past LeBron right now. They're not really caring what he's saying. You know what I mean? If they get that coach, I'm thinking they're giving him full autonomy. You know what I mean? You do what you want to do.
That's if
This is yours.
that's
we gonna allow
if they
you to
get
run it.
Hurley. If they get Hurley, I agree with you.
Right.
If they have to double back and get JJ,
JJ, no.
Anybody-
JJ's got an assistant coach.
yeah. Anybody other than Hurley, LeBron is running the show.
Right.
Point blank. Point blank.
And if you the Lakers, we've been there. We've done that. What? How many coaches has he had? 3 coaches in 5 years. What is it?
Oh,
How
he
many
said.
coaches?
I want to say he's had like
He had-
7.
Yeah, he had a whole bunch. He done had a whole
It's
bunch of
been
the
a
Lakers.
minute.
Since he's been to the Lakers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
'cause
been a
that be-
minute.
You remember
Yeah.
they fired people in the season.
Vogel, we got Ham. Who else?
Yeah, I seen it somewhere
Uh,
earlier where they was talking about how many. It's about 5 to 7 coaches.
And coaches that he won with.
Coaches that he wanted.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's the thing about it. Like, he wanted them. He wanted him.
Yeah.
And he said Ham got to go.
I don't know, man. Like I said, they're gonna have to stop letting him make decisions. If you want to retire like Magic and be that, you know what I mean, behind the scenes guy, you can do that, but you're not gonna be on the floor and doing that. No, we ain't doing that.
We ain't
It's
doing
too many
that.
jobs.
We ain't doing that.
Because when did LeBron come? What was it year?
How long has he been
let's
there?
say Maybe what?
Was Mike Brown there when he got there?
1920? I think it was COVID year, wasn't it? The first year of COVID, 1920, somewhere in there.
Didn't he come before COVID?
They won the COVID championship. Was that the first year he was there?
I think
Oh,
he
was
came
it-
before. I think
No,
he
it
came
might have been
before.
the second or third year because
Yeah.
shit, they had Lonzo in them.
Right.
Okay.
Whenever,
yeah,
yep.
I mean,
It was Lonzo. What was Lonzo's first year? Rookie year?
yeah, Lonzo, yeah. Who else?
Come
So
on.
what I
They
was
had Russell when he first came, right? They had Russell and
Randall.
from
Randall.
Randall, all of them,
Mhm.
Brandon Ingram. They traded some stock for LeBron for that little bubble championship, and then a couple years not playing.
hold up. Don't give that little bubble championship.
Man,
It's a
come on,
championship.
man.
Are
It
we
was a
talking about?
rec league
Are we talking about the
championship.
bubble championship? Or are we talking about the in tournament?
Both of
No,
them.
we're not
It
talking about
was a bubble
No, it was a
championship. too. What are you
championship's a
talking about?
championship. We won
Huh?
the championship. It was a bubble. It don't matter. It was still the
Yeah,
championship.
man.
Yeah,
COVID,
don't
man.
give me
Wanna be
that.
there, dude.
COVID,
It was
bro.
still. I don't care if you won't be there or not. It's still a
COVID.
championship. We still
Come
had to
on, man.
beat teams with points and players. We
You
still
did.
played
You
teams.
did.
You did.
Did,
You
right?
you beat infectious teams that had
In fact-
COVID.
No, don't give me that
Yeah.
crap.
Yeah. Then
Okay,
quarantine championship,
anyway,
man.
what I was looking- what I-
happened.
I'm not hearing that. Anyway,
They
what
had
I was
fake
looking
fans
at
in
earlier.
they had fake fans in the stands, man. Come on, man. They had cardboard in the stands, man. They ain't winning.
No, video. Like WWE.
Jesus Christ.
They
AI
good at
fans and
TV.
shit.
Right. You cardboard all over the place.
Man.
Okay,
Just
what I was
t-shirts.
Only
back
only
of the
people
chair.
was there was LeBron James people. Rich Paul, his wife, his kids. That's the only people was there.
okay. What I was looking at earlier about the coaches, I wasn't thinking. Okay, it wasn't the coaches since LeBron's in there. They looked at how many coaches there since we last won
A championship.
official championship back with
Official,
Phil
yeah.
Jackson.
Official. That's what we needed here. That's all we needed.
Yeah,
That's
that's,
all we
what I'm
needed.
talking about. Right, back
In
with
an
Phil
arena
Jackson
with
days.
fans in it.
Yeah.
They put it that way.
Anyway, we
how long
skipping
ago
over
was
that.
that, Kobe?
So we going back to 2011. Back in 2011, it was back when Phil Jackson. After Phil Jackson left,
Y'all
we
had
want to
20
say
coaches.
we want to have Mike Brown, Bernie Bickerstaff, Mike D'Antonio, Byron Scott, Luke Walton, Frank Vogel, and Darvin Ham.
7. Yeah.
Yeah.
7.
So
But hold on. LeBron signed off. LeBron James, he signed off on 7 of them coaches.
he came when I want to say he came in 20. Was it 19 or
Shit,
did he come
LeBron
with?
won, what was it, 65 games in Cleveland with Mike Brown. Mike
Yeah.
Brown won the Coach of the Year and got fired.
Right. All right.
Ain't nothing.
Coach of the Year and got fired.
NBA don't care.
First of all, if LeBron is tapping me, I'm done. Because he tapped Ham and they got, hey, you got to go, bro. We it's a wrap, bro.
I mean, it always got to be
It's
somebody
a
else's fault.
wrap.
Man. It can never be LeBron's fault, dog. That's what I don't like about him. It's always somebody else's fault. It's Russell Westbrook. It's Vogel. It's Ham. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's Anthony Davis. Whoever. You know what I mean?
He
D'Angelo
lost.
Russell. It's
Hold on.
everybody.
Hold on. He lost me when he was like, my son is better than so many percentage of the players in the NBA right now. I'm like, who, Bryce? Not the one that's at USC.
Right.
What are you talking about, dude? I mean, that whole shifted. Like, I'm done with playing ball because I'm going to get my 25 and 8 and 7 and all this kind of stuff, whatever I do. Now I'm focusing, Rich Paul now focusing on getting Bronny on the same team with me so we can set history. So it's going back to Mr. Stats. What he said, now's about what I can do to put, stats up and break records on something that people never would do. So now he's looking at that. So that's why I'm saying, and I think we're all in agreement. If Hurley's your guy, all that shit's out the door.
Got to be.
He's not taking that for that. So LeBron may be on another team, bro.
Hey, so be it. Me.
You got to burn all your LeBron James jerseys.
I don't got no LeBron James. I ain't never been a LeBron James fan. LeBron James came on the Lakers. LeBron James does not make the Lakers.
That's true.
We understand that, but you got to burn them, bro. For real.
That's true.
You got to burn them.
Don't talk about burning them. I don't have none. I told you that. Don't give me that.
Right. This happened before, too, with the Heat. When Pat Riley told LeBron, hey, look, no.
We ain't doing that no more.
Nothing over here. You know what I mean? You want to act a fool towards our coach? No, this is our coach. They tried to get rid of Spo when he was there.
Right. Come on now. Look at him.
Come on.
Taking care of business. I mean?
So they didn't listen, and he left, right?
Right.
Hey, I'm looking at LeBron. Hey, LeBron can go on to back to Cleveland or Houston or wherever they trying to predict where Lil Bronny might be. I think after he leaves, though, whatever else, Lakers will look more attractive because, I mean, we know by facts that people don't want to play with LeBron. And I don't blame them.
Since you're a Lakers fan,
but your future has been pawned off.
Oh, yeah. It has been pawned
off your future. Y'all ain't got draft picks for like 10 years.
So
y'all win now mode. You know what I'm saying? If y'all get LeBron, y'all get rid of LeBron, I'm telling you, you're going to have to go get you another star and win now.
Hold on. Check this out. Since you are the Lakers fan on here, big time. So give us your top 5 Lakers all time. The Don. Give us top 5.
Lakers top 5. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! I mean, what got me watching them in the first place? We got to go with Magic Johnson, who got me watching them in the first place. We got to go with the Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant. After that, we got to go with. I mean, during my time, my favorite player of all time, Shaquille O'Neal. We got to go with. I mean, since I've never got to see Walt play. I can't even. I won't put like on an honorable mention. I mean, because I've never seen him play, so it's like a when people
being a historian, like you knowing about your team that you like, so that's not a problem,
right? And then Abdul, I mean, Kareem, this Mr. Skyhook, who We know was the man, the
Captain.
general.
The
Yeah,
captain.
the captain. That's what I was saying. I was thinking general, but didn't have to.
No Jerry. You already did 5. No
Right,
Jerry West.
right, because
The
that's what I was
logo.
saying. I just haven't seen them play. You know, with Jerry West and them back then. I can't say who my favorite or the old time. I mean, it would probably come down to LeBron. Of course, would be number 5 after
You
that.
already did 5, bro. You done. You had 6.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
somebody
yeah.
just sit there, watch from the bench. Somebody's gonna sit there. You'd be
No,
all right.
you cool. You cool. All right. It's all good. Hold on. Since we rocking with that, let's go on and cap it with this one. LeBron. Kyrie is the most gifted player in the NBA has ever seen. Now, people have attacked him on this one, saying, speaking of Mr. Perkins, saying that, he's just trying to, the finals is going on. He's just,
Trying to get some
talking
attention.
shit, trying to get
He
some
needs some
attention and that kind of
attention,
stuff. And that because now you're saying that, and, a lot of people can back different, and I love Kyrie. Kyrie is a magician with that ball and stuff. But all of a sudden now, because he's there and you talking about you miss your running mate and all this kind of stuff like that, LBJ is, this is his month because the end of the month is the draft. So he's rolling. And and now he's got to go back to the lab. So now we're going to go ahead and let's bring up Kyrie, most gifted player ever. All this wasn't claiming like the reason why y'all won that championship. It wasn't just by yourself. Kyrie rocked and rolled with that. Besides Draymond Green doing stupid shit, that kind of stuff like that. But I don't know, bro. I mean, you can't tell a man what he thinks. We understand that, but we could also read between the lines and say, bullshit. I mean, like, come on.
Bullshit. That's bullshit.
Big time. Big time.
Right. Now, if you throw a caveat on that, you know what I'm saying? The most gifted 6 foot and under, whatever the hell he is, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I might give him that, you know what I
Right.
mean? But yeah. Yeah,
I
he's
could have said the
gifted.
most
I mean, I
gifted
can't say that he's
who's he ever
not
played
good.
with.
There's not too many weaknesses in his game.
Big time. Big time.
There's not. But for one, he's never really led a team to anything, right?
True.
You were, sidekick LeBron at the time. Y'all kind of tag team. Same thing here with Dallas. You know what I mean? You need another
Yeah.
to do it. You had chances with Boston and you had chances with Cleveland to lead a team, to be that man, and you failed. So yeah, I can't say he's the most gifted player that ever played, but maybe at his height, he's probably the most gifted.
Yeah, I can see that. I can roll. Even though you have the AI people, but AI said that Kyrie was colder than him with them dribbles and stuff. So that came from AI.
dribbles, I mean,
Yeah.
right, left hand, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, he's wicked.
shoot.
He's wicked. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
wicked.
I'm just thinking LeBron just needed some attention. You sitting back when you at other people's places watching them play. You're not even he's not even comfortable at home. He got to be somewhere watching people play. LeBron, sit down. Think about what you're gonna do. Think about your future. You need to think about putting Bronny back in school somewhere.
He's the
Putting-
scout for the Lakers. He
Ugh,
has to be at these games.
don't give me that. He just man. Kyrie,
He's a
because
scout.
Kyrie is somewhere where he wish he was right now. He's the most gifted. Come on, man. I mean,
Yeah,
Kyrie.
he just-
We know Kyrie
But
gets it, but
You know
he
what's
don't
so
need to be
sad
brought out.
though? You know what's said? This past year, this Lakers team was one of the most talented teams that he was a part of.
Right.
And, bless you, and couldn't do
Bless you.
nothing.
Thank
That's crazy because that team was loaded. But
The last few years have been loaded.
Okay.
You
We-
just
we
can't
going-
win with him
we-
because
we getting off
he
subject.
dominates the ball. He's not,
Right. Right.
he's not affecting the game like he needs to.
No, and so, he's scouting for the Lakers and he understands that, Kyrie's the man. And, they said they tried to put a package deal to get Kyrie. To come to the Lakers.
It, but I don't think Kyrie likes LeBron.
No, he doesn't.
It's part of the reason why he left to
He
begin with.
doesn't.
You know,
And he-
so a lot of this talk is kind of a little fake, right? Like
Mhm.
LeBron knows he don't like him. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's the most gifted I've ever seen. I miss my road dog. No, shut up, man. You just, you know, like you talking too much, man. Just be quiet.
No.
You don't need all the attention all the time.
I was mad because y'all started loving him when at Cleveland when he hit them jumpers. Then he left and did all kind of stuff. And I'm gonna say this with Kyrie because dude is cold. He's cold, and I don't know. I mean, when he went to the Nets, they thought they was gonna go ahead and with the sniper and the bird and thought they was gonna do, but everybody was hurt and all this kind of stuff. So I'm really happy that Kyrie actually got back here. You know what I'm saying? Because he was taking it on the chin, and I know that he off the court interviews is kind of like going to the dentist. You never know what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? But that's him. That's his thoughts and all this. But I'm kind of happy for him. And it's almost like, look, LeBron, just be quiet, bro. We're gonna see you towards the end of the month. You let me go this before we get off of LeBron. Is he gonna invite himself to the green room with Bronny?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh Lord.
I believe so.
NBA ought to be if they let him do that.
If Bronny Jr. is in the green room,
it's a problem.
You want to flip?
Yeah,
it's a problem.
He should.
He shouldn't. I mean, that's first rounders. Ain't no second round draft picks in the green room.
Right.
No.
They invite people who they think is going, and if you in there and you don't get drafted, then you're able to come back the next day to sit in the stands or whatever, and they take care of you, whatever. But yes, if they invite him, that's a serious issue with the league.
NBA will do that, though. Thank you.
Yeah, they need to have a camera in his living room.
No.
They need to have a camera in his living room where they sit on the couch.
In the basement.
Like everybody else.
In the basement.
Not getting drafted. You know what I'm saying? You need to sit there. That would be the most embarrassing thing ever. To sit there and not get drafted.
Right.
But then you have that interview. Bronny, how do you feel about going through this draft and not getting selected? Well, my hopes is high. That's always been my dream to go to the NBA. But still, I'm going to keep competing, keep trying, and I'm going to make it.
LeBron ain't gonna let him do no interview. LeBron will do the interview.
Right. Now, did y'all hear where his agent was talking about? What's his name?
Paul?
Rich Paul
was talking about he ain't taking no two-way
Yeah.
deals.
Yeah. He said no.
He's
That's
only
right.
working out for such and such and such. Come on, you are not even looked at like that. But I did read today though that he's somewhat impressed at the Phoenix workout. So I don't know.
On the next one.
So look, I gotta give the stop.
On the next one. But I mean, hey. If you're looking for like you said, they don't even want to do two-way. He's definitely two-way. He'll be lucky to play in the G League, the Gatorade League, the Ignite League, or whatever you want to call it. Goodness gracious. Speaking of stuff. Well, Coach, I had to bring that up because they might bum rush the show with that one. I don't know. Will the coach Anthony Richardson be a bust? Dude, has been hurt. He's came back from an injury. He's still suffering a little soreness, and that's understandable. He haven't thrown. But my thing is this: dude wasn't nothing at Florida. While we anonymous, we glorified that you 6'5", 6'6", 270. You can run a 4.4. I mean, haven't we been through this before? Haven't we seen a 6'5", 6'6" dude that can throw at will? I mean, I just don't get this, bro. I don't get it, and it's kind of nerve-wracking to keep on seeing some of this stuff with people. I mean, I know that the rest in peace, Al Davis passed. It's Al. It's got Al written on it. I just really not sold on Anthony Richardson. And then, granted, he's not my quarterback, thank goodness. But I mean, come on, man, come on. I mean, what's your thoughts on that?
I'm gonna have to see more of him to really make a judgment, right?
Everybody should.
Yeah,
They
it was
don't
a
take
lot of,
on him.
like a lot of hype behind him last year, up until the injury or whatever. And I don't know. Like I said, I just need a bigger sample size for him.
I think we
I
all
don't.
do.
I don't see him recovering like that. I mean, he still talk about this shoulder injury that he got. He's not playing in these what's going on these days,
OTAs
OTAs
or
and
whatever.
everything.
OTAs.
Yeah, he's skipping that at times, and he's skipping it this with this bum shoulder to go get a full back tattoo. So it's like,
Oh wow.
come on, like what you focus on, bro? Like, come on, man. I
Already.
mean,
Right.
you supposed to be the man. I don't see him, and if he does show up, I don't see him making it through the season.
True. True. I'm just tired of that. So let's go and get out of here, man. Let's move on real quick. Woo wee. That's a biggie. You know what? I want to save that. I want to save that one. Let's do it. Yeah, I want to save that one because I want to record it. I think we make that subscribers only. We'll do that one. Let's do this. So let's go out with this one. Boom. Pick one player from the past you would basically love to play with on EA Sports College Football.
Mm.
The Don, let me go with you. I already know
Oh
what you're gonna
man,
say.
you already know because it's one of the most electrifying players in all college football history, Mr. Lamar Jackson. I would have loved to
Mm.
play with Mr. Lamar Jackson. I would have had him. Oh, I mean the plays that he would have ran, he would have
Bobby
shuffled through.
Petrino.
Man, that would have been some great games right there running with those boys.
Mm. Wow.
Especially he had a backfield too back then. I mean, heck.
True. I mean, he had a lot, and then he had an offensive, minded coach. Petrino was, and all that kind of stuff. What you got, Mister Stats?
College football? I don't know. Maybe a Bo Jackson or something.
Ooh wee.
Yeah.
I feel you. I feel you because me, I'm thinking Barry Sanders.
Mm.
I'm looking at somebody. The dudes is putting up crazy numbers running the back that we ain't gonna see that on EA. You know what I'm saying? There's some good players and things like that, but nah, I have to go Barry. I love that Bo because Bo was different.
Yeah.
And Lamar, I already knew. I knew the Dom was gonna say Lamar. It's all good. I just knew that.
Yeah.
But
He's special. Yeah.
special.
It was how many years he missed out in that college football. I cannot think of the gap from
Ooh.
the last time when EA had that college football app. It was
Yeah,
a good
it's been a
gap.
while. It's been a while. It's
Yeah.
been a long time. Stuff like that. All right, Don, what you got? Well, now, let me do it like this. I don't want to, because we know how you like to shine. We leaving the show, so Mr. Stats, what you got to say to the people?
Peace, love, live, laugh, till we meet again.
All right. The Don.
Hey, I want to keep it short and simple. I mean, I always quote this to in the house. So it's like, be ready that you don't got to get ready because you never know when opportunity might hit you.
There you go.
Love that. Love that. Hey, guys, thank you. I'm just going to leave it short like this. Thank you for the support. We really appreciate you guys. We got more shows like this, more debates. Join in, make comments. I haven't forgot about you, Terry. I know you're a coach. She said, when are you going to cover the Derby City Dynamites? She's a head coach of the Lady League football team, basically Derby City Dynamite. So haven't forgot about you. We'll get you on the show. We'll get you on the Wheel Show. But thank you guys for the support. We out of here, and we're going to do one more little thing, but it ain't going to be on this one. You got to subscribe to get it. So God bless. Peace.
All right.